So here's all the parts for a recycler. If you watched videos 1 and 2, you would have seen how I made these 4. If you want to see how I make the joint, watch my joint making videos. This video, I'll be attaching the joint and doing the finishing moves. Now we're going to attach the joint. For this, you're going to want a little bit of punny rod, something for a little handle, some tweezers, a couple reamers, maybe even your tungsten pick. So we're going to blow hose up. Wipe off any kiln dust. We're gonna get a nice brushy soft flame. Just get a little tack on there. The secret to a good bend is just not using a lot of heat. That bend is okay. Practice is another thing that can help you out. Practice can even help me out. Help anybody out. Anytime. So right here I'm going to grab it with tweezers, pull and blow into it at the same time, and then pop a hole and rip off all that glass, creating an opening in the tube. Alright, now time for a joint. It's a dirty bead joint. Wipe off the kiln dust. Hopefully don't wipe other crap on there. Get that joint to sit in there the way I like it. I think that will do. Again, this one is also time sensitive a little bit. Usually these are. Now I want a bridge, a permanent bridge on this anyway. Since I'm pretty close to where I'm working, I'm just gonna go throw it on right now. Now I can come in with the hand torch. I'm not super worried about my funky joint to the connection to the joint, just because I'm working near it. It's not going to cool down very quick with this when I'm working so close to it. You kind of don't have to rush super hard here. Make sure you melt in this permanent bridge real nice. Alright, that looks good. Now I can move to here. I don't even have to really wait for that bridge to cool down because I have the temporary one. Now we're close to this joint right here, the joint we're using to hold it. The graphite tape is going to protect us, but just for safety measure, try not to get your heat too much up and in there. Another thing to help make your bend look a little nicer is you can come on this inner wall and puff it out a little to just give you back a little bit of your tube shape. And that looks good. Now I'm going to take off my bridge. Alright, I'll put that in the kiln, let it get some heat for the next step. So now we're going to switch the handles to the other side, so I'm going to prep up a new handle. Wipe off the kiln dust all the time. Now we're going to blow hose up to that. And we're going to put a plug to the handle side. Now I'm going to blow a little bubble on the end of this tube. Now I'm going to pop a hole. Now, I'm going to fuse on this handle we just prepped. Puff some air into that just to help clean it up, give it a little pull. And I'm going to kind of using gravity here to get this centered as best as I can. If the piece is balanced, it's a lot easier to handle. So now once that's nice and set up, I'm going to disconnect that handle and take that off, remove the plug and blow hose up to this, and then we're going to go in and remove most of this glass here, this little tube coming off the butt. Get rid of that. Now we got a little nipple. Now we're going to pull off that nipple. And I really like this paddle for this job, but if all you have is a regular paddle or a graphite pad, you can make that work. I'm kind of sliding the piece on because this may have been disrupted when we melted in this drain right here. So I'm just going to make sure that that part sits along with the rest of it. And actually, just to make it a little more stable, I like to add just a little piece of glass kind of for a foot back here. Just make sure that sits nice with the rest of the piece. And now, you can grab it with the finishing holders. If you watch my other video, you'll see how I set up this cold seal. And now I'm just gonna flash it. Look at that. Thing just fell right off of there. No problem at all. Now I'm going to go in and just polish that off. These can leave such a minute mark that it can be deceiving, so really pay close attention that you've actually polished off the mark that it left, especially because your lips are touching this and they're sensitive. They'll feel any little imperfection. There, I think that's pretty good. I'm going to use the tweezers to tap on that plug. Pop out the graphite tape. Put that in the kiln because it is done. The kiln's all cooled down. Let's check it out. So hopefully this will help you guys make some nice recyclers out there. Drop me a comment, whatever you'd like to see next. If you got any questions about how this was done, and if you make a nice recycler and you're stoked on it, send me a pic. Peace out. Happy melting.